Weather for Weather Geeks time. He's Andrew. I'm Eric. It's Weather for Weather Geeks, the July 6th edition. We're past the holiday.
Yeah.
We're into the hot part of the summer. You know, our averages kind of peak from here until, I believe it's the first week of August.
Yeah.
82 degrees is where we peak at here in Youngstown. A little fast fact for you. And you can always find fast facts and all sorts of interesting things on Andrew's Answers.
Yeah.
What's going on this weekend?
All right, so we have a question from Mary. She wants to know what kind of tools or resources meteorologists use in their forecasts. So how they put together a forecast. So I kind of break that down, what we use, what kind of tools or resources we may use.
Are you going to show the dartboard?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
or just throw a dart up, and really that's my forecast for the day. So yeah, and for those interested in finding out more about Andrew's Answers, head to WFMJ Weekend today, the second hour on Sunday, starting at 9 o'clock. You can also ask me a weather question, weather at WFMJ.com, meteorologist Andrew DePaulo, or at Andrew WFMJ on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or even Snapchat.
Even Snapchat.
A
lot of gnashing of teeth this week. I've read articles. Snapchat users getting a little worried that the old people are coming.
Oh boy!
You know, the old people got into Facebook a few years ago. Everybody's grandma's on it. Now they're coming for Snapchat. All right, let's get into the weather. Whoa, look at this fancy thing.
Lots of lines.
Speaking of tools that meteorologists use, one of the tools we use called a SQT.
Yeah.
This is something we had a lot of fun with in college. We're learning how to use these things.
Drawing many of them.
Yes, exactly. The red line is the temperature. The blue line over here is the dew point. Mm-hmm. The ground is down here, and as you look up, that goes up in elevation. What we're looking at is this morning sounding from Pittsburgh, and the reason why storms had a hard time for a lot of the day getting going in our part of the of the world is this layer right here, this warm layer. When you see the red line going to the right, that means the temperature is increasing. When it goes to the left, it's decreasing. Yeah. And that warm layer acts like a cap, almost like a lid.
Yes.
And you know, you hear a lot of times in the plain states, the cap's going to break and thunderstorms are going to break out. And this is what we're talking about, this layer of warm, more stable air that's kind of prevented things from getting going for a lot of the day. But that's changing a little this evening. We've been keeping a keen eye on the radar. Now, when we recorded this at 7:26, here's what the radar looked like. Mm-hmm. In our viewing area, a couple of thunder showers or even just downpours without any thunder up in Trumbull County. Keeping an eye on this action down to the south, we've actually had a couple of warnings on this stuff down towards the Steubenville area. There's actually a growing thunderstorm getting set to head out of Carroll County and into Columbiana County, down around Hanoverton, and heading over towards Summitville. This is a mean-looking thunderstorm, a lot of lightning and thunder. Let's take a look at the wind data off of the Pittsburgh radar. Not a lot shown with that Columbiana County storm. There was a warning because of the wind earlier with this down near Steubenville, but it looks like the wind is kind of collapsing a little bit. So, so some good news there. We were also looking before we came on the air at the hail tracker, and none shown at the moment down near Steubenville. Maybe a little hail trying to be picked up in Carroll County, and we can put a 15 or 30-minute loop on that, show you the direction the hail might be moving. So look out. Salineville up to Hanoverton. In that general neck of the woods. Yeah. I'm going to spend a whole lot more time on this because, most people are watching this well afterwards, and that becomes a little outdated. Anyway, as we go into the future, here's our high-res futurecast, which, as you know, oftentimes is a little overcooked.
Yeah, a little bit,
And it certainly looks a little overdone this evening. But nonetheless, whatever showers and thunderstorms we're dealing with this evening will be gone. I have to watch for some fog setting up here. There's a kind of low stratus or fog trying to be formed here on the high-res model for tomorrow morning. It's certainly moist.
Yeah.
A lot of moisture in the air. Dew points middle and upper 60s to around 70. Here's our Futurecast model showing the visibilities into tomorrow morning. Especially in areas that get some rain this evening. Yeah. You might have some fog to deal with tomorrow morning. It's gone by the afternoon. Are you a fan of this heat?
Not really. I'm not a fan of really any heat. I like 75. Maybe to 85 with low humidity. That's where I'm at.
I'm with you there. Yeah. So we're not going to be fans of tomorrow.
No.
It's pretty much a rerun of today. This front's washing out. West wind tomorrow. I think it could be a degree or two warmer tomorrow than today.
Yeah.
We haven't hit 90 yet. We'll try again tomorrow. As far as thunderstorms tomorrow, boy, we dropped it to 30%. We were talking this afternoon. We could even make it 20 if we wanted. It's just not going to do much.
Real spotty stuff.
Again, we've got that cap tomorrow.
Yeah.
That layer of warm air that's just going to prevent a lot of stuff from going. Now, Friday's a different story. We've got a good triggering mechanism here for some storms. Cold fronts rolling through, and Any storm that gets going, particularly in the afternoon, could pack a punch. This may actually come in a couple of waves.
Yeah.
One Friday morning, other Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
You playing golf on Saturday?
I am playing golf.
Yeah, we're playing golf in the station outing, hosted by Derek Steyer, who owns a golf course, or is
something like
his
that.
father-in-law
Somebody
runs a
who
golf course. Yeah, exactly. He plays a lot of golf for free, I think, somehow, at this golf course. Anyway, Saturday, going to have to watch for a shower midday and afternoon. This kind of secondary cold front or trough of low pressure. It's going to pivot through. It's going to cloud up by lunchtime. Maybe there's a shower. And notice our isobars kind of packed close together. Could be kind of a breezy day, so my drives will only go 400 yards instead of 500. All right, rainfall. You know how this goes.
Yeah.
Warm weather season.
Yeah.
Depends on where the storms are. Generally, you kind of eyeball this quarter of an inch, half an inch, as an average over the next couple of days. We'll see how this pans out. Crazy Uncle Nam again in the orange line, up at about an inch and a half. All right, severe weather threat on Friday. We're in the slight risk on Friday. This is the categories put out by the Storm Prediction Center out in Oklahoma. Slight, not a big fan of that word because it can be kind of deceiving.
Yes, slight is deceiving.
Slight kind of is a word that we use when we are kind of downplaying things sometimes. In this particular circumstance, slight means that there's kind of a higher than usual risk of severe weather. So something to watch out for on Friday. If I had to rank the threats, damaging winds, numero uno, not real impressed with the hail outlook there. And there could be some flooding issues if we get storms running over the same area a few times. So stay tuned.
Thunderstorms,
Yeah. So stay tuned. Check the forecast often over the next couple of days. All right, that's it. We're coming up on 7 minutes. Let's wrap things up. But we're going to keep an eye on the radar this evening for you. And be sure and check out my forecast tonight on 21 News at 11. Be sure to check out Andrew on WFMJ Weekend Today.